Now, this is a real Teflon Don right here. To those of you who want to know what a Teflon Don is, here you go. This is a prime one right here. Now, this is all new to me. I do not know what Ezra Miller has said in his so-called apology, which I know is going to be filled with a bunch of BS. I'm very certain that no one is going to accept any apology that this dude has or will ever have. So, it says Ezra Miller has finally addressed their recent behavior in an apology. I don't know why they keep saying recent behavior as if he doesn't have past behavior. Let's not forget that this individual's uh, behavior stems back a couple of years. It's just that this year he decided to show his natural ass. But it says the actor's apology comes after a series of complaints about their erratic behavior this year. What about your erratic behavior from last year, the year before that, and possibly the year before that? After months of erratic behavior that led to arrests in several states, actor Ezra Miller said they are in treatment for complex mental health issues. Surprise, surprise. In a statement on Monday night, and Iron Will, you called that right down the middle. You said, let me guess, mentally ill. You get the little gold star. Having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I am suffering complex mental health issues and have begun ongoing treatment. Miller said, I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I am committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, productive stage in my life. Let's dissect that. If you were giving an apology to people, a real apology would mean that you have to apologize to each and every person that you affected individually, not together as a group, because this guy has rained terror on different people at different locations at different times for different reasons. He needs to give an apology to that woman he attacked in the karaoke bar. He needs to give an apology to that man he attacked at the karaoke bar. He needs to give an apology to that couple whose hostel he raided at that hotel. He needs to give apology to that girl or that woman now that he kidnapped, to the parents, to what happened recently. He needs to apologize to the woman that he choked out a couple years ago. I ain't forget that. They want you to forget that, but I ain't forget that either. And anyone else that he has to apologize to just say blanket, I want to apologize to everyone. I would be like, that's not good enough. Hell, at this point, I wouldn't even accept the apology. I just want to see if you're genuine with it. And I can tell he's not. He said, I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life. Honestly, when has he ever been in a healthy, safe, and productive stage in his career? Because every time I hear about him from the very beginning, it's always him being unhinged. This is who they allow in Hollywood. But like I tell you, he's protected by the Trinity: religion, his sexuality, and his race. Honorable mention, he's also a male, even though he claims to be non-binary and they're just referring to him as they, there. Known for playing Flash in the DC Extended Universe movies and Credence Barebone in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, Miller's apology, which Variety first reported, comes after a series of complaints about their behavior this year. In March, Miller was charged with disorderly conduct and harassment for allegedly yelling obscenities at bar patrons singing karaoke, grabbing a microphone from a woman. And mind you, the reason why he grabbed the microphone from the woman is because he allegedly, this is what they're saying, was because she was singing a song that he didn't like. And lunging at a man playing darts. They were arrested again in Hawaii and a month later for a second-degree assault after allegedly throwing a chair at a woman that struck her head when they were asked to leave a private residence. Earlier this month, Miller was accused of stealing bottles of alcohol from a home in Stanford, Vermont. They were charged with felony burglary. Now you got to think about this. He did all of that prior to the most recent thing, but this is what they finally charge him with. He did all of that prior to what he just recently got charged for, and this is what they finally decided to have a wake up moment and say, you know what? I think this might be it. You know, this is going too far. Gone too far. It took you that long to realize it went that far. But again, this also falls into the category that I have given a hashtag to of Operation Protect the White Boy. Nate Blatt said Will Smith got banned from the Oscars for 10 years, but Ezra Miller isn't in jail. Exactly. Miller's string of arrests in the U.S. follows past incidents with locals in Germany and Iceland. So this guy literally has issues just going on around the globe. It's not just conducive to the U.S. Despite recent allegations, Warner Brothers announced that it's still slated to release The Flash, even though they shelved Batgirl, the standalone movie starring Miller, next summer. This is exactly why Ezra Miller and people of his ilk do not learn their lessons, because there's no lessons for them to learn. They have no consequences. This is why he continues to do the things that he does. I want to know who his parents are. I need to know who raised Ezra Miller, because until I find out, I'm convinced that this guy wasn't born out of the womb of a woman. I'm convinced that he was most likely born in a lab, out of a tube, possibly hatched, because he is expressing some very non-human like behavior. If y'all don't want to know how weird this guy is, just look at some of the pictures that he takes and how he does his makeup. I think Life Vision said he has grown toddler syndrome. Yeah, it's like he's physically an adult, but mentally he's a child, and a very bad child at that. "25 Kids of the Batgirl film I heard sucks from what I heard, but yet Ezra has the power trinity. I don't believe his apology at all." Yep. But yeah, like I said, he has the trinity protecting him. Y'all, listen, I stand firmly on that one. And honestly, I think I'm right. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I truly believe that I'm right when I say that this guy has the trinity on his side. And the more and more they continue to allow him to be and act out the way that he does, the more and more likely he's going to really, really do something that's he's not going to be able to come back from. Like that part where they say he threw a chair at this woman's head. She could have lost an eye. She could have got a concussion, or at the very least, she could have died. But that wasn't good enough for you. Him attacking a woman at the karaoke bar wasn't good enough. Him attacking a man at the bar wasn't good enough. All the other things prior to what just recently got him charged wasn't good enough, but this was the final straw. This was the nail in the coffin. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. Honestly, if they would have got him long before all of this kind of stuff right here, they would have been able to possibly get a hold on him. But no. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, and that's what they wanted to focus on. Keep in mind, when Ezra Miller's behavior really started to ramp up, it was right around that time. Shout out to Jay the Informant for the super chat. I appreciate it. Tia, you said they will make a movie about him. Give it 5 years. I hope not. And like I said in my video that I did about him the other day, I was actually, before all of this happened, I was actually looking forward to the Flash movie. I was actually looking forward to seeing what they were going to do with that movie. Now, nah. This movie is far, far from my mind. There is nothing that can happen to sway me to go and pay or even bootleg this movie. Nothing. Just like I said, I would not watch the second Aquaman movie if Amber Turd Heard was in it. I don't care if they reduced her down to 10 seconds of screen time. She's still there. She still got a credit. She still got paid. I said if she's anywhere in it, I'm not watching it. And it's sad because, like I said, I really did enjoy the first Aquaman movie and how they did it, and was looking forward to the second one. Not anymore. And whatever money that the Flash movie was going to make, I'm guaranteeing it's not going to even make a fraction of it now. I can almost guarantee it's not going to make a fraction of the money that they were hoping it was going to make. I hope this movie flops and hard. I'm calling it now. I hope this movie is a box office bomb.